Welcome everyone to this month's Crystal ColorScope. My name's Elizabeth Harper and this is my bag of crystals. So in a moment I'm going to pop my hand into the bag, take a crystal for all of us, read the color and the essence of the crystal to see what influences are coming up for our month ahead. Then I'm going to ask you to select your own crystal. So you'll be selecting a number, either 1, 2 or 3. And then you can skip ahead in the video to your number. See if you can intuit what the crystal is and what the color is. And of course I'll do the same thing. I will read the crystal, the color and anything else that comes up as a message for you for influences in your month ahead. Okay, so are you ready? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop my hand into the bag and then see what comes out for all of us. So see if you can intuit, see if you can feel into what the color is and what the crystal is. I like to dig into this bag just to see what there is. There's lots of small ones at the bottom of the bag. All right then, so we have, you ready? We have a clear quartz crystal, but it's in the shape of a heart, just a heart shape. So, you know, clear quartz, it's the amplifier of crystals. It's kind of the essence of all the crystals. You think of, when you think of a crystal, you think of that clear quartz. So the sense with this is that, you know, for this month ahead, there's a lot of routine that we're going to be going through. You're going to be making plans for the summer, for the winter, getting things organized, maybe moving your wardrobe around, maybe sorting out your diet, sorting out your paperwork, that kind of thing. Lots of routine, lots of getting organized, getting your schedule, your calendar organized, organizing, calling up your friends, etc. But because it's a heart, there's almost a sense of there is some kind of passion that's boiling within you, a desire for something new, for something different, that clear energy, to get something out of the way, that routine out of the way, over and done with, so that then you can begin afresh, so that you can begin whatever it is that is in your heart, whatever that passion is, you can begin that now. And there is a sense that whenever you're watching this, it almost feels like it's towards the end of the month that this passion is going to be ignited, that you're going to start something new, something fresh. But because it's an amplifier, there is almost a sense that whenever you do start this, it will move really quickly. So, you know, once you make the decision, there's no hanging back. You've got to get going with it. You have to get moving with it. It's like this passion is so ingrained in your soul. I also feel with this a sadness as well, because it's heart, that there could be something that you are letting go of, and it may be a relationship. So there may be some tears, that's with that clear sort of energy. But I feel that you will seek the healing that you need, and whatever you are letting go of, obviously it's meant to be, but there is a sense that healing is also meant to be. It's not just about whatever you are going through or whatever you're letting go of. There's a deeper message that's there for you. Okay. So now what I want you to do is intuit number 1, 2 or 3 for a message for you. See if you can intuit what the crystal is, what the color is, and it may be that you intuit the message more than the crystal and the colors. So see what comes to you. You can skip along to your own crystal, remember, and do please leave me a message in the comments below. Let me know if you intuited that crystal, the color, and if the messages resonated for you. All right then, so let's get going. Okay, so number 1, are you ready? See if you can intuit the color, the crystal. Let's see what's going to come out. It's a fairly big stone. Okay, so this is a bloodstone. So see if you can see that there's green in that, and there's some red in it as well. It's very deep red. So with bloodstone, as you can imagine, it links with the blood. So because it links with the blood, because it's called bloodstone, it links with the ancestral line as well. So the green energy with this, I often see green in people's energy fields, in their auras, when they're connecting to karma, when they're connecting to their past lives, when they're bringing something forward that they need to work on in this life. And with this, it's a stone of courage. It's a stone of being in this present moment and not thinking about the past, not connecting to stuff that's old. So for me, the stone is saying that you are letting go of maybe pain, of jealousy, that green energy, and also of unforgiveness. And whatever it is, it's connected either with your family or it's connected with something from a long time ago that maybe you don't even know about. So it could be linked with a previous lifetime. That blood is racing through your whole system. So I feel that whatever you've been holding onto, it's almost restricted you. It stopped you from being the success that you could be. So I feel that it's time to let go. It's time to let go of whatever is holding you back from that success. Green is a color of success, but it's also a color of pond scum. So there's a sense of something has to shift, something has to move, and it's in your emotions. It's stuck in your emotional body. And now in this present moment, this is where your power is. Let go of the past and come into your power. Come into this time now. This will heal the ancestral line. So if you don't have a bloodstone, then it may be good to work with a bloodstone, and it may be good to help you to forgive. Just one at a time, whoever it is or whatever it is, and it may be again that you don't even know where this energy is coming from. It's through your DNA. This has red in it. Red and green are opposite each other on the color wheel. So red is movement. Red is moving forward. Red is lucky. Green is stagnant. It tends to get stuck. But at the same time, what it means with this is that financially, you can be successful and wealthy and prosperous now. But it's about steady building. So building up your wealth very steadily and not spending it all like you would do if you had the red energy. So there's red in here, but it's a dark red. So it means that money is coming to you, but it comes in a way where you need to build a foundation of that wealth and then build on that so that you can gain more. So this can mean a steady job, but it can also mean being very careful with your money in prospects. So if you're putting money into a house, if you're putting it into investments, if you're putting it into the bank, into savings accounts, to be really careful about where you put that money so that it can grow gradually. I feel like there's one last thing, and green connects to the heart, and I feel as if there is an old grief that's there. I don't feel it's connected to that letting go. I feel that this is something else. It's like there's an old grief, there's an old pain, and there's a sense of you lost something. And when you lost that, something could be a person, it could be an opportunity, anything like that. I feel that old grief, it's almost like it's going to be revisited so that you can release it. So it's not about letting go as per se, but it's about opening up so that energy can come to the surface and you can notice it and welcome it, accept it, and then move on. Okay, number 2, are you ready? Let's see what you've got. So you have a piece of pink-red spinel. So this is, it almost looks like ruby. It's a beautiful stone. It feels kind of gentle and sparkly, and it feels like you're coming home. This is a fairy godmother stone. So in it, it's saying that there are guides around you, there are angels around you, there are loved ones around you, there are friends around you. It's saying that you are not alone, that I am always there, that you always have somebody to rely on. And you know, with that red energy, it's very grounding. But because it's got the pink in it as well, it's saying that with that groundedness comes love. With that groundedness comes nurturing, nourishment, passion, compassion. I feel as if you're being protected in this particular stone. There is a sense that, and I just saw a little spark. When I see a spark, it means the truth. So you are being protected. Red is a protective energy. But I feel almost as if it's time to move on from something. So, you know, the sense is that you've been at home, you've been living at home, and now it's time to go off to college. Or you've been in a job and you've been in a routine, and now it's time to be set free. It's that kind of feeling. It's almost as if you've gotten used to a particular way of being, a particular way of life, and now it's time to make a move. That's what comes with this kind of sense of this stone for you. Because it's red, it's a grounding stone. So no matter where you are, you will always have what you need. So don't be afraid to let go and move on. The red stones, because they're linked to the earth, they are always about that growth and abundance and kundalini that comes up. Because you're putting your roots into the earth, the grounding energy can come up through each of your chakras. So there is a sense with this that there's an adventure coming. And with this adventure, you're going to feel alive. I feel as if something is opening up in your soul, but it's on every level of your being. So mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, you are opening up to a new vibration, to a new energy, to a new adventure, which is really exciting. I can see sparkles on here as well, and I get this sense of a celebration for you as well. So, you know, I feel that it's a personal celebration. So don't feel that it's somebody else's celebration that you're going to. I feel that you are going to be celebrating something for yourself, about yourself, something that you have achieved personally. There is a little black mark in the center of this. And you know, what's coming to me is a memory. So it's almost like a memory of something that's happened in your past that is going to affect that next step. So it could be that you didn't achieve something, or you weren't as successful as you wanted to be, etc. with that next step, with, you know, before you did something before, and that could affect your next step. But don't let it, because this is such a small dark patch there, and everything else is super red and pink, and it's saying that adventure that is ahead of you is going to be the making of you. Okay, number 3. Are you ready? Let's see what we've got in here. Sometimes more than one stone wants to come out, but this time we have this beautiful green stone. It's kind of a light green, very translucent stone. And this is called a prasiolite. Hopefully I say it properly. Prasiolite. It's actually amethyst that has had heat put to it, and now it's green. So because of that, it has this essence of originality, of inventiveness, of change, of transformation, of going from one state of being to another. So that's what your month is about. It's about that change. It's about the originality. It's about having something that is totally you, and it's not that the inside of you is changing, but it's almost like the outside part is changing. So it could be that this is a great month to buy new clothes, have a new wardrobe, you know, on that kind of level. But it could also mean, because this is linking now to the heart chakra, violet would have linked to your crown chakra, this is linking to your heart, and this is more about balance. So it can mean that you are coming into a state of balance this month. And it may be that with the violet, everything changed. And now you're coming into this place of more comfortable living, more comfort for you, more groundedness, even though it's green. There's a state of balance that's here. It could also have been that you were out of balance with that violet and doing too much of one thing. So it could have been that you were working too hard, or you were playing too hard. And now with this green energy, it's saying that part of your life is coming into balance as well. This comes from prasiolite, the name prason, means, is Greek for leek, for the vegetable leek, and lithos is Greek for stone. So it's saying that it's like a leek colored stone. So I feel because of that, because of the name, that there's an energy of nutrition and looking after your body and taking care of what you bring into your body, bringing green into your body. Green is again about balance. So it's watching out for eating too much of a particular thing, like fast foods maybe, or too many carbohydrates or too much protein, that kind of thing. So it's finding the balance again in your diet and in your life. You know, the last thing with this is when I'm looking at it and feeling it, I feel as if it's ready for something that is ethereal and at the same time practical. So I feel as if relationship is going to be important for you, and it's a relationship that is going to take you to that next level of understanding of yourself. It's going to be a relationship that really touches your soul, but at the same time, it's going to be a relationship with somebody that will bring, it's almost like energy into your life, a spark into your life, something new and exciting into your life. Oh, I like that. When I look at this, I keep thinking of a piece of Turkish delight. So maybe you don't know about Turkish delight, but I grew up with Turkish delight. And I finally found some real Turkish delight when I went to Turkey when I was 15 years old. And so I feel with this as if you're going to find something, like you're going to find a truth, or you're going to find something that you've been thinking about for a long time, and suddenly it appears, and it's almost like a missing piece of a jigsaw, a missing piece of a puzzle within your soul, and there's a sense of completion that comes with that. It's a really lovely feeling. Okay, that's it for this month's Crystal ColorScope. Hope you've enjoyed it. Do please leave me a comment below. Let me know if the messages resonated for you and if you intuited the color and the crystal. And if you did enjoy it, please share it with your friends. Lots of coloricious blessings to you. I will see you next month. Bye.